I hope I never see that Hetrick as long as I live. That statement was made by Bill Racich, a standout wrestler from Westchester University that had the misfortune of facing Paul Hetrick and losing twice in the finals of the Middle Atlantic Conference University Division Championships. Those sentiments were likely echoed across the MAC during the early 1970s when Hetrick was dominating the wrestling scene at 118 and 126 pounds. Hetrick arrived at Gettysburg in the fall of 1970 following a successful prep career at Central High School. The East Freedom, Pennsylvania native immediately earned a spot on the varsity squad at the lineup's lightest weight, 118 pounds. He won 14 of 21 bouts in his rookie year and closed with a runner-up finish at the MAC University Division Championships. As a sophomore and junior, Hetrick dominated the 118-pound weight class and won back-to-back MAC championships, defeating Racich in one-point decisions each time. He won 35 of 42 matches in those two seasons and posted a 20-2 record during his junior year in 1973. He advanced to the NCAA University Division Tournament each season and posted wins in his opening bouts. With national honors in sight as a junior, a severe ankle injury hampered his efforts, and despite scoring a 2-1 victory over the Atlantic Coast Conference champion from Duke University, it forced him from the tournament. Hetrick jumped up a weight class in his final season, Gettysburg's last as a member of the University Division, and he finished just shy of a third conference title with another runner-up finish. Despite competing against some of the best Division I competition from around the nation, he managed an impressive career record of 64 wins, 18 losses, and 3 draws, ranking second in school history in victories at the time. While his athletic exploits were impressive, his academic numbers were also among the top tier at Gettysburg. He was a 2-time winner of the Margaret E. Fisher Memorial Scholarship Award given to the male student who excels in one or more sports and who achieves the highest academic average among varsity letter winners. He also achieved the William Florsheim Award for Outstanding Athletic Activity in the senior class and was tabbed with honors in biology. After graduating from Gettysburg cum laude with a degree in biology, he went on to earn his dental degree from the University of Pennsylvania School of Dental Medicine in 1978. He has been practicing general dentistry in Hollidaysburg, Pennsylvania, where he has lived with his wife, Deborah, for the last 31 years. Ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased to introduce Paul Hetrick.
Show that plaque there.
Oh boy, amazing.
You betcha.
Thank
There
you.
you go. You bet.
I just have a few thank yous. I'd like to first like to thank President Riggs. When I received my letter from her and her staff in April, I was elated. I just thought this was something I would never receive this honor, and I am just totally awestruck to be here this evening. Also, I would like to thank the athletic department, the Orange and Blue Club, and their members for electing me and the other 4 members here this evening. I want to thank the training staff at Gettysburg College. When I was here, I had the opportunity to have Rome Capozzi, Lefty Beiser, and Joe Donnelly work on me, and I spent many a time in the training room getting training. And just one other thing I'd like to add, a friend of mine who was a 74 graduate also was a student trainer at that time, Keith Pappas, who has passed away. I just want to thank him also. I also want to thank my coach, Jim Salvi, and his wife, Judy, for coming here this evening. I have just one quick story about Coach Salvi. It was my first match here at Gettysburg, and I was at the edge of the mat, and Coach Salvi grabbed me by the headgear, looked me right in the eye and said, "Are you ready to wrestle?" I said, "Yes, sir, I'm ready to wrestle." He said, "Are you going to give 110%? I said, "I will give you 110%. Then I made the mistake of looking over to my right to see the other wrestler come out on the mat, and I saw a hand coming at my face. Well, I made the mistake of turning the other way, and here came his other hand. and he caught me right on the bridge of the nose, both nostrils bleeding, lefty is sitting at the corner, he comes out, stuff's caught in my nose, I have to take an injury timeout before I even walk on the mat. I also want to thank my big brother in the fraternity, Dave O'Brien, and his wife, Margaret, for coming here this evening. Obi was a 72 graduate, big brother in the fraternity at Fiji. I want to thank Skip Shoemaker and his wife, Barb, for coming here this evening. Skip and I were also Fiji members, and he was a 73 graduate, and we were co-captains his senior year. I want to thank my parents also, Paul and Mary Hetrick. They could not be here this evening, but I want to thank them. They probably made about 20 of my matches here while I was at Gettysburg, and they never saw me lose. Of course, I always told them when I had someone real good, don't come down. I want to thank my son Michael and his wife Jess for coming here this evening from Raleigh, my daughter Lauren and her husband Alex from coming down from Mechanicsburg. I also want to thank my wife Deb for being here this evening. We've been married for 33 years. We dated for 5 years before that, and our first date, she picked me up at 6 o'clock in the morning, and we went to an open wrestling tournament. And if you know anything about wrestling tournaments, they are all day. I was there at 6 o'clock, we got home about 10 o'clock, and she stayed the whole time, and I knew she was a keeper. Thank you.